I have a zit on my lip, but I've decided that if you're gonna get a zit anywhere, the lip is a great place to get it because it kind of like natural lip plumping. I got fillers. I got zit fillers. Hey everybody, Kim Nonstop here on a rainy Saturday morning in Los Angeles. We've actually been getting a ton of rain this year, which is weird because this is technically the desert. Waiting for it to clear up till I go riding because I can. It's supposed to clear up around noon. I am 11 weeks post ACL rehabilitation. I'm gonna go through the 5 exercises that are making me awesome at this point in time. If you're a cyclist or an athlete coming to my channel, you probably want to do these exercises anyway because they're just all around great for strengthening some weak muscles that cyclists generally have. Medius, you'll see in a second. But all you need is some TheraBands, and if you've had surgery and you don't have these at this point, I don't know what you're doing. Someone's given you these. Go to a physical therapist and demand them, or order them online because they're really cheap. They're basically just plastic. These are some exercises that have helped me out lately in my 11th week. I am getting to nearly full extension, and my quad is just beginning to come back to life. It's crazy. When you rupture your ACL, your quad is basically like, cool, I give up, I'm done. What? Like my left quad is like, I'm here for you, pistol squat all day, girl. And my right quad is like, what? I've been sleeping, taking a nap. So update, tiny quad isn't quite as tiny as she was. She's getting a little bigger. Frank's coming to assist. Frank is what I call the cadaver Achilles tendon that was put into my knee. So Frank's been assisting my baby quad. My baby quad is becoming a toddler now, so I now have a toddler quad. I'm even getting faint little cycling tan lines because I've been outside doing road riding, only in the saddle, road riding, pretty moderate stuff, nothing too aggressive. But I'm hoping to get more aggressive soon. Done a few soul cycle classes, hoping to come back to work soon. Out of the saddle stuff is tricky for me still. Quad strength. Without further ado, here are some exercises that have been keeping me going and getting my quad to build back up. Follow along at home, whether you're just beginning a fitness routine or you are an athlete who is trying to stay balanced, or if you are also rehabilitating your ACL like me and Colin Farrell. He probably doesn't watch my YouTube channel. He just ruptured his ACL and was in physical therapy right next to me. And fun fact, remembered me from 7 years ago when he took my spin class. Boy cat, get off the ledge. Let's do some working out. Okay, so what I have here is 2 bands. One is a little bit more narrow and I'm putting that one around my ankles, and one's a bit thicker, putting that one above my knee. Yes, I just picked that up with my toes, my monkey toes. I'm gonna begin with my least favorite but most helpful move, sidewalks. I hate these so much, but they have been really making a difference in my quad activation and stabilization. So you get down into a squat. I'll show you guys sideways. I've got the bands around my ankles and around my thighs, and now I'm gonna walk towards you without moving my hips too much, and then walk away from you, all while staying in that squat. So now I'm gonna go this way so you can see. All while staying in that squat. And I like to put my hands on my hips to make sure that I'm not lifting my hip as I walk. What I mean is I'm not doing this, right? I'm keeping my hips level. So, whoo, sidewalks. It burns so much. It burns so much. Okay, whew. So I do 4 rounds of those back and forth. And then monster walks front to back. So you get back in that squat and you go front, hello, to back. And you go front, hey, to back. Oh my God. And it burns so much. After about 4 of these, I'll show you the side version. Front, to back. Ooh. Oh my God. Okay. So, those also quite wonderful and horrible at the same time. Next up, I'm just gonna leave the bands on for this. Squats all the way down. Actually, I'm gonna take off the ankle band and keep the quad band. Goblet squats, usually loaded with a kettlebell, which I do have. I should go get it. And I do 4 sets of these. Did you hear that? That was a little pop going on in my knee. Not a bad thing. Snap, crackle, pops happen as long as they're not painful, and it was not painful. So I get down, and then I come up and I make sure to lock and straighten my leg as much as possible. So really activating that quad. So right now my knee is completely straight. And then getting back out of that into a squat again is challenging. Yeah, feels like it catches just a little bit. And so these take me forever. So just anyone who's coming back from surgery know that you're not alone in this rusty catch feeling that happens when you try to bend your knee. If I wasn't straightening my leg fully, I could pop these out like this, right? I could do lots of squats pretty quickly, and this is no problem for me. But the problem with me doing that is that I was walking around with a bent knee all the time. That was keeping my quad from growing. The next move I do is I put the band right around where my knees are, get into a lunge, and I work on straightening the back leg, flexing the quad, and release. Straighten and release. Straighten and release. Right there. It's ever so slight. And once I get that warmed up, flexing that quad and fully straightening the knee as much as possible, then just go into regular lunges, and I do these also with a kettlebell sometimes, making sure to straighten that front leg as much as possible, flexing that quad, and then going down again into the lunge. These take me a while because going from fully straight knee to bent knee is the hard part. And when I work on one leg, I work on the other, always. I don't skip over the good leg because after a while, the good leg isn't gonna have the same amount of strength as the bad leg, right? Like, try to keep it balanced. So, that's side walks with the bands, monster walks, squats, leg extensions, and lunges. That's what I'm doing right now. So that's it for today, guys. Those are my quick exercises for making you stronger and more stabilized and getting your quad to activate. And subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with a friend. Lots of people rupture their ACLs and ruin their knees, so you know, just share this with them and know they're not alone, and it gets better, I promise. It does. It's getting better. Mwah. See you next time.